Hello everybody, Randomness for the Windman here, and welcome to my January/December channel update. I didn't do one for December, and I will tell you why. A lot of stuff has been going through my mind regarding the channel and my activity and everything like that. Don't worry, I'm not getting rid of the channel. YouTube is still too much fun for me and too much enjoyment for me to just say screw it and delete the channel for good. No, so it's nothing like that. I'm not going anywhere permanent. Whenever I disappear for a month or something like that, there's usually a good reason behind it, or I just got lazy. I know I need to be more active, and I want to be more active. It's just life hits you like a ton of bricks to the face, and there are sometimes, since YouTube is not a full-time job for me, because it physically cannot be a full-time job for me considering how small my channel is and how many views my stuff gets, it is physically impossible to be a full-time job for me. It's still even hard for big name YouTubers like Markiplier and, I mean, a lot of the bigger name YouTubers like Smosh and Shane Dawson and PewDiePie, it's pretty easy for them, considering they're some of the most subscribed people, some of the most viewed people. Like, I find myself going back and rewatching some videos 3, 4, 5 times, But, to anyone else who's just getting there, like, a few people, it's a bit harder. Especially if you don't collaborate with other people or anything like that. But even some big name YouTubers find it hard to make it a full-time thing every now and then, because you can be super subscribed. You can have so many subscribers and so many views, but you just won't get a lot of money. Either A, you cannot monetize a video because of some stuff that's in it, or some other stuff that prevents you from just getting money from it, like a lot of people using ad block and everything like that. That's why YouTube Red is out and that whole thing, where you can pay to get rid of ads, but you're still supplying revenue to your favorite YouTubers. That's what the whole idea behind YouTube Red is, and a lot of people don't like YouTube Red. It's like, oh, I can just use ad blocker and everything like that. Yes, you could, but at the same time, you're preventing them from getting money, and therefore you could be part of the reason that they stop producing content. But anyway, that situation, that conversation, that topic I just talked about got way too dark and way too heavy. I am so sorry. Just please keep stuff like that in mind. One thing I do want to mention is, where have I been December? School. It was finals, studying for those. Working any other time because of the holidays. By the way, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you guys celebrate. Just know that I appreciate it. Alright. So, that's the whole Christmas holiday part and where I have been. But, have I been ignoring YouTube altogether? No, I have not, good sir. How dare you insinuate that I would forget YouTube? Even though I have not been uploading or doing anything physically on YouTube or my Facebook. Hold on, I'm going to take a drink. My throat is getting scratchy because I just got done recording. So, to anyone who says that didn't really help at all, I also started to feel myself getting a little sick the other day, so I started taking some cough drops and everything like that, and pretty much I'm okay. But yeah. But anyway, what have I been doing while I'm not uploading? Well, I finished recording with Pat, One Piece Gamer 327, who is now known as Stretch Plays. Okay, so don't be confused. From now on, he is called Stretch Plays. We finished recording Left 4 Dead, so we have Dead Air, we have Blood Harvest, and we have The Sacrifice done. We have a co-op Minecraft survival Let's Play that we're starting up. The first session is kind of lackluster because it's just spawning into the world and finding a place to set up shop, but after that, we're going to start doing a whole lot of stuff. We're going to be killing the Ender Dragon, we're going to be killing the Wither. If they update it to have the Guardians, the underwater fish, we'll probably go take care of that. So yeah, we're going to use this, and it's going to be one of those worlds where it's like, we're just going to keep doing stuff until we figure that it's too boring just to do normal stuff. A lot of stuff we're not going to do on camera. Like anytime we go on a huge mining expedition, like me and Pat have gone mining a little bit off camera, but it was just to get like cobblestone or something, or just to see where a cave went. And I mean, yeah, we have found some cool stuff, but at the same time, we're saving a lot of our big adventures and a lot of our cool stuff for on screen. We played for like 2.5-3 hours off screen, and all we did was add it onto the house, made it look prettier. Finished up the garden. Found a lot of stuff to plant. We started making animal pens and stuff like that. We have some cows and we have some sheep. We need to get chickens and pigs in a little bit. We started getting mob resources. That's one thing we're going to build on screen. We're probably going to do a mob grinder on screen. Just because we can. One of Pat's ideas is to expand the house to like a ton of platforms all the way around the jungle. So that's going to be a big project, and it'll be fun. We've already got some few ideas what we're going to do to it. But we also have to go to the Nether. We have to do a lot of stuff in the Nether. We need to go to the end. We need to kill the Ender Dragon. We got to get ready for that. We found horse armor and saddles and name tags. So probably the first thing that we're going to do once we record the second session is go find some horses. But we're just doing a lot of the boring stuff. Like, from the end of the session that you guys are going to see probably within the next few weeks, because me and Pat are going to upload those videos simultaneously. Yes, we have both recorded it. So if you want to see both of our point of views, you can watch my point of view on my channel or go to his channel for his point of view. Either way, or you can just watch both. So, now we are going to edit it differently, so you can't just have both videos up and then mute one of them. I mean, you could, but there's a lot of stuff I'm cutting out, and there's a lot of stuff he's cutting out, but the chances of it being the same exact stuff are kind of slim to none. So, just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. So we did record that. And like I said, after we recorded it the other night, we played for like 3.5 hours. And all we did was gathered a few resources. Pat went to go find a village just to see if we'd have one. And it took him like an hour to find a village. So, because, what did we need the village for? Oh yeah, we were looking for carrots and potatoes. Because it's easier to find them at a village than to hope a zombie drops them. But we got them, and it took them like an hour and a half to find the village. But in that 3 hours, we made the house a bit prettier. We finished the greenhouse, and that's about it. Like, that's literally all we did in 3.5 hours. It was crazy. So, but the first thing I'll do when we go back into it is give you a tour. So we recorded that. So we recorded the 3 chapters of Left 4 Dead, Minecraft Survival. We recorded a Christmas map on the PC version, but Pat's recording corrupted, and that was going to be his channel exclusive video series. So sadly, that's not happening. But if he ever wants to try and do it again, we may try it again. I mean, it could have been a lot better anyway. I mean, it wasn't super up to par, considering like we didn't start recording that till like 12:30, 1 a.m. and like it was one of those nights where I was dead tired, so it wasn't like the best commentary for me to begin with. But I mean, it was still fun. It was still a lot of fun, and hopefully if he decides to do it again, we'll go do it again. I just got done finished recording a new game that just came out. Some new stuff, and I'll start editing that. That's another thing I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of editing and just getting videos stockpiled. So when I start uploading again, I can just upload. And just in case, like, what I usually do is I usually upload and then I render in the same night. So I render a new episode, like the next day's episode, while I'm uploading. But doing it like this, stockpiling episodes, so in case, like I'm had an exhausting day, I just hit upload, go to sleep. When I wake up, I'll put in the description and everything, and it's like, oh no, I didn't render last night. Now I don't have a video for tomorrow. Psych, I have all those backlogs. Yeah. And then resuming uploads, schedules, like no uploading on Sundays, that's going to continue. So if I ever do start falling behind on renders, Sundays I can pick them back up again. So that's that. I also have a few other games recorded and a few other stuff recorded, so don't you worry your pretty little head. I also need to talk to Pat because I think we need to re-record our last session of Raccoon City because the audio fucked up. May. I need to take a look at the latest episode I uploaded and the footage I have. Series that are on a hiatus or canceled or whatever. The Road to 100%, I think I'm going to just cut. Not just the Goat Simulator, but just the whole series. I don't know. I think I'm going to give it one more shot. As of right now, I'm just going to start it over. Because Goat Simulator is kind of not a fun video to watch if you're just going for achievements. Like, I was editing episode 3. Was it 3 or 4? I don't know. The latest episode that I uploaded, the last episode I uploaded, as I was editing it, I was like, God, this is boring. Like, even with the commentary, I was like, God, this is boring. It's just Goat Simulator. So, I think I'm going to save Road to 100% for a few other games. I'm going to try it with one more game, maybe 2. Maybe I'll do it with Octodad, Dadliest Catch. Maybe. I don't know. Or some other type of game. I'll take a look at it. But even then, I don't think so. Because my channel is not really derived around achievement guides and achievement hunting. I do that stuff offline in my own spare time. Because I find that fun. If it's in a game that I like. But a lot of people usually don't like to see that. So I may just cut the Road to 100% altogether. The Goat Simulator stuff is cut, though. Just because I don't want to make you guys sit through the agony of that. Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep is still on a hiatus. Don't worry, I will be getting back to that. But I will not be getting back to that until I get my own PS3. And on my list, I'm getting a PS4 first, probably by the end of April, early April, late March, maybe even right around my birthday in February. I'll be grabbing it. Who knows? But I plan to get one of those soon, and then as soon as I get those, I'm gonna get a used PS3 Slim because right now they're like 130 bucks used for a controller, all the cables and everything like that, just so I can have ready access to a PS3 whenever I want. Because the only problem is I have a 360, I have an Xbox One, so I play those most of the time, and I let my younger brothers play the PS3. The PS3 belongs to all three of us, but the Xbox, the two Xbox consoles are mine because I bought those. So I'm usually on those, so I let them use the PlayStation, so I usually don't have access, which is why the PlayStation videos have been really, really lackluster lately. But they're away for the next few days, and I was going to record God of War Ascension. I had it all set up. I had the splitter set up so I could record it in HD, and I was like, hey everyone, Randomness for the Win Man here, let's go. And I clicked it, and it said, you must update 907 megabytes. I'm like, so I actually have to do that tonight, and I'll try and record that tomorrow, maybe, I don't know. But yeah. So, what have I covered so far? I've covered where I've been, what's been happening, what I've been doing. I have covered stuff that's canceled, postponed, stuff I'm working on, coffee grinds in my mouth. Blech. Oh, I'm actually going to give you a little bit of backstory on that. I mean, you'll notice it in my Rock Zombie playthrough, because I started that tonight. That's the game that just came out, that I recorded a bit tonight, because God of War Ascension wasn't working, because it had to update. But we got a Keurig for Christmas. We got a Keurig, and sometimes coffee grounds will get into the actual coffee, they won't all stay in the cup. So every now and then you'll get a cup that has a few coffee grounds in it, and I got a little bit of them, and I was like, ugh. But all in all, the K-Cup has been amazing. I love it. I really love it. So, but that's that. So that's the backstory on why there's coffee grounds in my mouth. I think that's it. I really, 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 really think that's it. But yeah, I plan to be a lot more active starting in January, guys. That is I hate using the term New Year's resolution, because no one really ever sticks to their New Year's resolution. Very rarely have I seen it. But if I'm going to call it a New Year's resolution, I'm calling it that. I am going to be more active this year. I am going to record whenever I can, and I am going to keep videos going. And yeah, I have a lot of playthroughs planned for this upcoming year. There's a lot of videos I plan on doing. I'm just gonna name a few right now. Since I am getting a PS4, that means I can finally start recording some PlayStation 4 gameplay, so I can do the Uncharted games, because I'll be getting the collector's, not the collector's edition, the collection, Uncharted 4. There's an Attack on Titan game coming out that I'll be playing for that. I actually don't think that comes out for another year yet, but when that does come out, I'll play that. The new Doom game that's coming out, I will definitely be doing a day one blind playthrough on that game, so stay tuned for that. And there's going to be a lot more gameplay coming at you from some PlayStation 4 exclusives. There's a few games I've had my eye on, but not so many that, guarantee it. So, also I plan on starting the God of War series, like I was going to do with Ascension. I want to return to Sly 2 and get that game done. The only problem is I finished it. I did. I went back to my save, I recorded it, and I finished it, and when I went to edit it, there was no game audio at all, and it pissed me off, because I was like, I finally got back to this game after like 3 years of not recording it, and the audio is gone. I was so pissed. So that's that. I'm going to be replaying Sly 2 on the PS3 version, and I will be recording the PS3 version, and I will be finishing it on the PS3 version. We will see the end of Sly 2, and then I have Sly 3 to do a playthrough on, but we'll do that at another time. But there's so many PlayStation games I want to go to and play. There's a lot of Xbox games coming out that I want to play. And there's a lot of good indie titles. They're not really indie titles, but they're not AAA titles either. But there's some really decent games coming out. The Goosebumps game came out. I plan on doing a playthrough of that. 6180 The Moon game came out. It's like a small game. Maybe I'll do a video or two in that. That seems really fun. Rock Zombie, that came out. Maybe I'll do a playthrough of Wolfenstein 3D. I don't know yet. Probably not, because that's just really, really, really repetitive. But there's a lot of games coming out that I plan on doing playthroughs of. I plan on getting back into Fallout, Onigiri, I want to get back into. I don't know. I really don't know how far I'm going to go with Fallout. Fallout's kind of the game you have to be in the mood for. And in my main playthrough, I kind of finished everything I wanted to before the DLC came out, so I'll definitely get back into it, and I'll definitely try and play more of it, but I don't know when. I really don't know when. I may just start the playthrough over with my main character and just do the DLC stuff, but who knows? We'll know in the future. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. This was a huge update for the channel. As I'm editing, I'll probably write down timestamps and be like, this is when this happens, this is when this happens, and I'll put the timestamps in the description if you just want to focus on certain stuff. And I will hopefully keep you updated. So, yeah, if you guys want me to play a special game, let me know and I'll take a look at it. The Xbox Countdown sale is going on right now, and I have bought a ton of games, and there are a ton of games that I want to play that are on the sale this week. Like Thomas Was Alone is on sale. Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition's on sale. What other games? Slender the Arrival. I have that on 360 though, but I may buy it for the Xbox One to do the playthrough on. What other games are there? There's a lot of good games that are like really cheap, like under $10. Alien Isolation is $10 right now. Like the complete collection is like $10-12. So it's like the main game and all the DLC. So I may grab that. And there's just a whole bunch of other stuff that's still coming out, like the daily stuff. Like Life is Strange. The day I'm recording this, December 30th, Life is Strange is on sale for $10. So I may grab that. I don't know yet. I've heard really mixed things about Life is Strange. Because it is strange. But anyway, guys, that is truly it. I'm gonna post at the very beginning of this video like a warning saying timestamps are in the description. This is a very big update, so specific stuff is in the description, and that is it. I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on, what I've been doing, that I have not given up, that YouTube is still a big thing, and yeah, and I'm pretty much trying to record whatever I can. So, yeah, and thanks for watching, everyone, or listening, rather, and I'll see you next time. Take care.